go back to the time when actually you were in love with me because my testosterone was 11 and I thought I was a man. I didn't have a penis, but I've always had the balls and you were in love with me. Can we go back to that bit?
I can see Shabana ji dwindling in her seat into like shock, despair and horror. And not just that, next to her is a very worried Vidya and an absolutely traumatized Kiara.
No, Kiara is traumatized.
Yes.
I had to change the passage for her this morning because she said, this is
she
very controversial, I can't read this.
But what do you prefer, Twinkle? Best-selling author or critically acclaimed one with no sales at all?
I want to be Karan Johar with my own show, Coffee with Karan, where I make so much money and I also go to people's birthday parties and they give me a craw for that. I want to be that person.
Are you speaking to my agency by any chance? And are they divulging details that they're not supposed to? And what do you mean? I've been invited to various events to play rapid fire, even at a children's party, not just and I have accepted that invite.
I think that's really good. My husband says that he'll go for anything as well, including mundans.
Yeah.
And yeah, so
no,
that's
we think,
fine.
your husband and I think alike. Rate yourself on the following, as out of 10, as a mother.
No, I'm not answering these questions. I'm not on Coffee with Karan. I'm not answering these questions.
Why?
I don't want to. I'm not on Coffee with Karan.
But you have to give me an answer. You called me, now you do what I want you to do.
Okay, I will. You rate. Who do you think is the hottest person? You love these questions. Siddharth Malhotra, Vicky Kaushal, Shah Rukh Khan, Ranveer Singh. These are your favorite questions.
All of us are narcissistic. I'm the hottest person.
I agree with you. In my world, you are the hottest.
Yeah, so then I'm glad we agree on that.
So there's a reason why you are at every book launch. You're my lucky mascot. I've almost now become superstitious about it. And I was telling my mom that it's like Ganpati. Every book launch, I put you on this dais, and then I do your Visarjan the next day.
Exceptional writing. And I'm not just saying it because I'm a friend. It's exceptional writing.
You are saying it because you're my friend.
Yeah, but
also because you based Rocky Rani apparently on my marriage. That's what everyone is saying. I don't know. Is that true?
No.
How much can you leech off me, man?
Yeah. Well, it was an it was two people coming together who come from different schools of thought. That doesn't mean it's your marriage, Tina. And everything is not about you.
It was in the press.
Well, that's
You
okay.
gave an interview. I didn't say these things.
Don't go by what I say.
And I know that you're a big advocate of youth. We have discussed this, that how do you stay relevant. No, really, don't make that face. I'm not saying anything bad. You said it was by immersing yourself, amongst young people, which is why you love, Shania and Anaya and Kiara and Alia, which is great.
She's Ananya.
Okay, Ananya also. You know Anaya's also. But I think that, and like a vampire, you suck all the blood, all these young people, and I've tried a more sedate approach. So we weren't really sure if Jaguda was coming because every time I invited him, he responded with a picture of a plant. So I don't know what that meant, but I'm so glad he's here. I have an eccentric family that is hum saath saath hai. They never leave me and they're completely batty. I mean, my mother is sitting there and the things that she says to me, I've given her my book and she says, no, I've not read it yet because it's in my temple. I think she's waiting for Shivji to read it and give a review and then she'll read it. I'm not quite sure.
I do an absolute.
Okay, can you now call the readers, please?
It was an
really
absolute. Let me complete. It was an absolute displeasure being in conversation with you. I hope never to repeat this mistake again.
You have to come again.
Yes, Akshay, please. Akshay has a question.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, please.
All right. Tina, मुझे हितेश जी ने बताया इस किताब के बारे में काफ़ी कुछ चीज़ें बताई and you have also told me about it. And so all the main characters are all women. So I just want to know whether men are irrelevant in
your scheme of things.
Is dessert irrelevant? No. You need dessert, right, to be happy. So men are important for us to enjoy ourselves and indulge. And I think that a lot of this, what I could do, including going to study, I would not be able to do if he hadn't supported me the way he has. And I would have still done it, but it would have been very difficult. So he was always there. He was, he said, you want to do this? Fine, you do it. And he didn't complain. He didn't say, you're taking my daughter or whatever. But he did get angry once, very angry actually, because wherever I go, stories follow me. So I was in a building and I realized that the person living in that building was somebody who'd been arrested by the FBI for doing a thing called a Vatican scam. And then I got fascinated and I started wanting to chase him and get a story out of it. And I then got another neighbor who said that he was going to help me, and we made this plan to take a bottle of wine and knock on his door. And this was going on, and I kept telling Akshay till this friend told me, I'd helped a journalist who was investigating the Russians doing a visa scam, and he got a great story. They cut off his little finger, but he got a great story. And then Akshay had a fit, and he said, I'm not letting you do this. You're living there alone with my kid. So that was the only time. So he stops me if I'm just about to, fall off the cliff.
Yes.
But till then, he's kind of there. I don't know, maybe he hopes I fall off the cliff. Then he can get married again, but I'm not so sure.
Thank you, Akshay. Thank you very much for making sure she falls off no cliff. Yes.
ये था ट्विंकल खन्ना का बहुत ही मज़ेदार बुक लॉन्च उनके पति अक्षय कुमार और सबसे बड़े होस्ट करण जोहर बॉलीवुड के अलग सेलेब्स के साथ।
Ready, please. Look center.